Sunburns are hurtful and fucking vindictive. 4th of July, I went floating with my ladies, yeah. And apparently did not put enough sunscreen on. And I don't know, you know when you're in a tube, you're kind of like this. You know, it's really comfortable. And you want everyone to see that. It got burnt that way. I have a road map to every fucking gut roll. So yes, sunburns are vindictive. Speaking of self-esteem, apparently my parents are really proud of me doing stand-up. So they brag to people about it. No, they shouldn't brag. This is the worst career choice ever. At most I coop gas money. There's no fucking 401k. And success is very unlikely and probably a decade off. So they should not be proud of that. I'm sorry, I'm not good with compliments, especially from my family, because normally they're wrapped in layers of sarcasm. Or they don't say them to your face unless they're drunk. Which I totally get. You don't want to see people emotional when you say things. Ugh. But the more ridiculous thing, though, is they're not mad about this new haircut. All the hair is gone. And the last time I did something even half like this, my mom could not stop talking about how unemployable I now looked. And so after 26 years of constant scrutiny over the way I look, it kind of felt like that phantom step on the stairs when you get to the top. I felt lost. I didn't know what to do. So now I'm starting to think, maybe I'm growing up. Maybe my parents respect my autonomy and ability to make decisions. Or they just stop fucking caring. And I think that might be the better assessment. But yeah, I've been doing comedy for about 1.5 years. I've really enjoyed it. I can't see any of you, and that makes it better, actually. Okay, you're an all right crowd. I'm not that worried. But I've done some competitions over this time frame, and sometimes you get ballots back, they tell you how they thought of your performance. Well, this guy in Billings, Montana wrote, "Chicks aren't funny. Chicks aren't funny." And he crossed it out, and he wrote, "You're the exception." And I was like, okay, so you thought that was a compliment. We'll go from there. Thank you for hearing my jokes over the roar of my goddamn vagina. Apparently this thing's loud. And you need to stifle it. I need a muzzle, I guess. Oh, someone's into that. But I do have a vagina, it's true. I don't want you guys thinking I have a dick, because I don't, and I'm okay with it. But I like to use my vagina, I like to do naughty stuff. Anyone into that? Yeah, I like the boning. But sex with my boyfriend is not hot and steamy and sexy, all right? I'm going to dash that hope for you all now. It's the palest, nerdiest thing you've ever seen. Thank you. He wears his socks to keep his toesies warm. Our clacking glasses beat out a staccato rhythm of need. It's kind of like 2 batches of bread dough kneading each other. Can you guys go to bed thinking about that one for me? Because I will feel like I've accomplished something today. The only way to really intensify the whole experience would be including a spreadsheet or an inhaler. We have not gotten that spicy yet. Best part about boning for me is I don't make any babies. I'm going to make that clear. I don't make any babies. And I'm very happy about that. I have a little stick in my arm. It's called Nexplanon. I think I'm a cyborg now. No babies or periods for 3 years. Does that sound like heaven? Because it has been. I forgot what it's like to put a tampon in. Oh, it's heaven. Yeah, man, enjoy that you never have to do that. Here's my mean mug. That was really fun. Oh. But I thought it was really ridiculous because it's like 2015, everyone was talking about like the hoverboard from Back to the Future. Like, why didn't that happen? I'm like, fuck off! That shit can't even go over water. This stuff's babies. Be excited about the real future. I like Michael J. Fox though, so don't get me wrong. He's a nice man. A huge part of the reason I don't want to have babies is my roommate's pregnant and it terrifies me. I don't know if you know this, but while you're growing a baby inside, you have 50% more blood in your body. She would like randomly have a bloody nose like every morning. She went on an airplane and it was just like gushing out. She's bursting at the seams. And I don't want that. That's a lot of sacrifice. And I'm not ready. After she has the baby, this one's super gross. Your guts like move up and out, so like this is all kind of loose space. If you push straight back, you can touch your own goddamn spine. Puberty was hard enough. I'm not ready for that change too. I know it still looks like I might be in puberty, but I'm definitely past it. No, I kind of look like someone who's had a couple kids and just let themselves go. And I'm all right with that. It sets the bar low. I don't have to work from this. The one that I found out is because, like, we're in Missoula, people are natural, they're progressive. Apparently, it's becoming a trend to now start eating the placenta after the baby pops out. Yeah, right? Gross, 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 gross. I agree. There's a lot of scientific research that says it's a great idea, but I don't care. My roommate's a vegan, and she doesn't think about having a placenta steak as a good idea, but she still wants to have it. So now she's going to pay money to have someone make it dry and encapsulate it. Did any of you mothers think about that after you popped your baby out? No, that's why I'm not having kids. I don't have to deal with that moral dilemma of healthy versus gross. Gross. But I shouldn't have kids for a specific reason. My mom was 44 years old when she had me. Do the math, it's gross. And the research says that the older your parents are when they conceive you, the more low quality your DNA is. So I'm pretty sure my DNA has fucking mothballs in it. And if I have a kid, it's going to come out with glasses already on. That's just not fair. But let's talk about some practical, non-genetic things that make it so I shouldn't have kids. I don't pay my own car insurance. I don't know when that's going to happen, but I'm not ready for it. I almost got kicked out of a bar when I was sober. Karaoke will get you. And I have more dirty dishes in my bed than pillows. Oh wait, I forgot one. I'm not selfless enough to share my Facebook profile picture with a baby. My Facebook's about me, not you gross little thing. Sorry, not Bale babies are gross. Some of them are beautiful and wonderful and I love them. Sorry. That wasn't okay. But I do love kids. Anyone here work with kids? I know a couple ladies in the back who work with kids. Yeah. It's interesting the things that you see like a shine into their lives at home. Like it was a craft, we were making leprechauns and kids were having a tough time drawing them because, you know, a 4-year-old's not going to be able to draw a leprechaun. But whatever. And they're like having a meltdown like, oh man, I can't draw a leprechaun. And I've got this table of girls and they're all like trying to do it. I'm like, don't worry, your moms and dads will love whatever you do. And then a girl goes, I don't have a dad! And the whole table starts bawling. So apparently there's some issues at home. And it brought it out in the rest of the kids too. So I had a kid, so his first day of preschool, our teacher Pam, has a wizard called Wise Wizard that she uses to teach rules. Well, Colin had the puppet in his hand and had it talking to him. And one of their teachers went up to him, oh, what's Wise Wizard saying to you? Wise Wizard says, God's dead. That kid also called me a faggot. Yeah. I had another little kid who was mad at me, and he told me he hoped I lost my job so I couldn't pay my rent. Dangerously specific. And it really hurt. Rent is tough.